Hey, what's up guys? It's Jesse with Laurel Plumbing. Today we're going to be installing a water softener at a home that does not already have one. And then we're also going to be flushing the tankless water heater, getting all those fixtures cleared out since there's heavy sediment coming through and clogging all of them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this tankless water heater flushed out. This is going to be the main root of all of that sediment that's coming through. So it originates in the heat exchanger here. When it's heating the water, all that hard water gets left behind, all those calcium and mineral deposits, and then it disperses them through the house at whatever rate it wants to. So what we're doing is we hooked up these hoses. We have a pump in this bucket here, and essentially it's just flushing all that stuff out. And then the pump has a filter, so it's going to go ahead and filter all that sediment, leave it in the bucket. And we're going to do that for about 35 to 45 minutes. This is a little bit of an older unit, so we don't want to go ahead and wear those parts out too much. So we're going to do a minimal flush here. Like I said, it's just to get the process started. This needs to be done yearly on every tankless water heater to ensure proper functioning and maintain your warranty on it as well.
All my homies.
That. That's pretty much that. Usually we would have to drill out the wood, but we have these little vents here and we'll utilize them. We're gonna run a copper line from the attic down here, and then we're gonna go into the water softener, out of the water softener, and then back into the home. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna provide soft water to the whole home. We can't just pull off any water line. We wouldn't have soft water to the whole home, it'd be at random. We're adding what we call a water softener loop, which is gonna entail some work in the attic to run new water lines up and down here.
Like an angle it that way?
Nah, I don't think it will. I was gonna try that too, but I just want to make sure that hole was enough. It looks like enough. Yeah. Cool. All right. So Mike's gonna be putting this together. I'm gonna head up and start. You're gonna see some copper lines pop through. That's gonna be 7, some change. 6 feet. We're getting our water lines ready to send into the attic. I went ahead and reamed and sanded this side. We're gonna get our PEX by press adapter. That's what this is here. So PEX goes on one side. This side is to get pressed by our press tool on copper. So it allows us a pretty smooth transition, just like that. This one's gonna go here, just like so. And then we can go ahead and hit our press here. That way, if there's any amount of work that I could get done on the exterior, I would rather do that instead of trying to work in an attic where it's hot, it's tight. So, just gonna get these two ready. Just like that. Once again, this is just making a smooth transition for the water to go through when we ream and chamfer our pipe there. I'm going to pop these lines through the holes there, and then we're going to start doing some of the more work out here. So our exterior. So we're going to have our in and our out. Just 1 second.
Need more?
There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, that's the end line. That's gonna be on the right side. Let's send it under this gas line right here. There we go. And just hold it there. Make sure it's all the way in. We're gonna go ahead and unplug our tankless flush here. We're gonna shut everything off. We're also gonna flush it out inside the home, but we're just kind of getting everything that was left inside. And as you can see, this water is very cloudy, so that tells me, you know, it was in fact a very dirty heat exchanger here. What's in this bucket here was water and then a food grade biodegradable tankless flushing solution. A lot of times we'll actually see a lot of the sediment and hard water kind of be in here. So what I'll do is I'll dump this out. Usually at the bottom you can sometimes see some of the hard water deposits. You can see a little bit of it in the bucket. And that one was all dissipated into the water, hence why it was so cloudy, but you can kind of see the stuff that comes out. So that's what all this stuff is. So when you flush it, you're just getting rid of everything internally. There's a filter on this. Sometimes there's not. Some people remove it right away. Anytime we flush a water heater, we want to make sure that we're also checking the filter. And so this one definitely had a filter still, not too dirty. So it's just a little screen filter. So there's nothing to be worried about. So we'll just go ahead and insert this back in. There we go. Set up when we're all done, but pretty much put it right here. Just want to leave a little bit of room off the back. I think this is the best place for it, simply just because, like I said, I'm going to drop the lines there. So let me go ahead and get some stuff so I can mount those lines up. I'm going to put these bell hangers so this is going to actually hold our copper pipe coming down the wall. Kind of terminate them here somewhere. Probably put 2 straps up per line. Code states about 5 feet, so we're going to go ahead and go a little bit overboard just so that way these are strapped pretty well here. Center it, and then just kind of choose 2 spots to have that strap at. On here. one a little bit lower. I think it'll make a difference, but that's fine. Let's go on the top. Cool. First, we're gonna drill some holes with my drill here. I'll drill 2 more right here. We have our, what we call a bell hanger. It is coated with epoxy. The reason being is this is outside, so we don't want the weather to cause an issue to these straps. I'm going to be replacing the brass screw that comes with it with a stucco screw. These stucco screws come designed so that way you don't have to put an anchor in the wall. However, sometimes we still need to. What this is going to do is pretty much going to go here. As you can see, that's pretty stiff there. I can't pull out on anything. That's going to hold that pipe. That pipe has water in it, so we just want to go ahead and make sure that's secured there. So that ain't going nowhere. We're just going to do that to all 4. So. So when we're drilling into stucco with any type of drill bit, whether it's large, small, long, or short, you just want to be very careful. All we're trying to do is we're trying to penetrate the stucco layer. We're not trying to go into the walls of the home, stuff like that, because oftentimes you have electrical, you have water in these walls. So you just want to be very careful when you're drilling.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, that works. There's just a simple sleeve so we can cover that hole up. So, because we kind of cut the mesh open, gives it a nice clean look. Boom, boom. Oh, 39 inches. 2.6. When a copper pipe is straight from the factory or freshly cut, this is what it looks like. So you'll see it's pretty flat, but you'll see all these little burrs on them. That's what we're referring to. So you'll notice when we ream the inside, you'll notice the difference. See how it created a smooth bevel on the inside of that pipe now. Do the same thing, but on the exterior. And then you'll see now the exterior has a smooth bevel around it. So if you were to run your finger on this pipe, you're not going to get a cut. That's just going to clean the tip of it for any contaminants, any leftover pieces of little reamed out copper. See a perfect piece of copper there. I'm going to push that back. Okay, so by the looks of this, I'm only be able to do one anchor here, which is completely fine because this is less than 5 feet here. I'm not mad at it. It's just, I kind of drilled these for no reason. I can leave them there. I can just pull them back out, fill the hole with some silicone. Obviously, no rain or anything's ever going to hit here, so I'm not too worried about that. But what I am grateful for is that I still have a strap here. So the way this is angled here is this pops out further, which it's at an angle as well. So unfortunately, this one's not in the path of it. So you can't even see the hole.
Right.
And so putting a little dash of silicone or whatever the case is, the silicone will protect that hole for the eternity of this wall. So.
Like nothing.
Just like so.
Circle around you, man. A little bit lower.
Higher.
These big volume.
Differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They expand the market because they're really doing it. You know, and you know, granted, you did come from generations. It's always been around.
This was originally a mainline cleanout, meaning that if there was ever a stoppage, they were going to clear it from here. So because we're adding a drain here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a cleanout back. I don't want to take the cleanout away from them completely and not put one back because it's a point to snake it from, a point of access. We're going to kind of do a little contraption here to give them that cleanout back there. That way there's no issues in the future if they ever need to snake a drain or whatever. That's what I'm putting together here. And now this part's going to be for the water softener drain and vent. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to try and catch this on a nice angle. Probably can't catch it there. So. Yeah. Cool. That should work. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know. That'd be cool for sure. This is our drain for our water softener. So technically you have to have a P-trap because this is sewer. So you have to have a P-trap to trap the sewer gases. And then we're also going to put another vent here. We're doing it all legit. Boom. They can come right here, pull this cap off, and send the snake right here. And the drain's gonna go here, boom, 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 drip right into that drain. So that's pretty much that. So this is the way the drain's gonna work. So our water softener drain's gonna get hooked into here. And we're gonna have that there. What this is an air gap. When this water softener is draining, if indeed this line decides to somehow back up. Chances of it happening, slim to none, if ever. But if it does, you have a little bit of an air break here so that water can spill out here instead of going directly back into the unit itself.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
I'm going to take a quick water test. So there's the drain. So you can literally see the water here, but it sends it into like a funnel, kind of goes there, and then it goes right here, comes into your P-trap, and then goes into the drain. And this is just a vent up here, that way you don't get sewer smells and this can actually drain properly. We have to get the air out, so you're going to see some sputtering at first. Once all that air is out the line, then that'll obviously be better. It blocks off certain ports of the water. So now that we know we have no leaks, we can go ahead and put our cover on. Go ahead and get this on. Just like that. And there it is. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.